Chapter 1. Is it possible? Dr. Joe Dispenza begins the book by confronting a question that challenges conventional wisdom. Can the mind heal the body? The chapter opens with an exploration of what is commonly dismissed in the medical world as the placebo effect. Rather than treating it as a minor curiosity or an inconvenience in clinical trials, Dispenza argues that the placebo effect is evidence of the human body's profound ability to heal itself through belief and expectation. He describes how the placebo effect works. When a person believes a sugar pill is a powerful drug or that a saline injection is an effective treatment, the body produces physiological changes. These changes are not imaginary. They are measurable, real, and deeply transformative. Dispenza presents numerous stories, such as the case of Mr. Wright, who had terminal cancer and was on the brink of death. After being injected with what he believed to be a miracle drug, his tumors shrank rapidly, and his health dramatically improved. However, when he learned the drug was later proven ineffective, his condition deteriorated rapidly, and he passed away. This highlights a profound truth. Belief can heal, and disbelief can harm. The chapter also recounts experiments like sham surgeries, where patients experienced real pain relief and increased mobility despite undergoing no actual surgical intervention. These cases reveal that belief alone, not the medical treatment, was responsible for their recovery. Dispenza challenges readers to entertain the idea that the body's healing capabilities are not limited to external interventions like pills or surgeries, but are deeply tied to the mind's ability to influence physical health. He ends the chapter with a provocative question. If belief can heal you when triggered by a placebo, what could you accomplish if you learned to intentionally harness that same belief? Chapter 2. The placebo effect in action. In this chapter, Dispenza delves deeper into the mechanisms behind the placebo effect. The placebo effect, he explains, isn't merely psychological, it's biological. The brain, in response to belief, can release chemicals that mimic the effects of actual medication. Key studies. Presented. 1. Parkinson's disease. Patients were given placebo pills they believed were dopamine-producing drugs. Amazingly, brain scans revealed an increase in dopamine production, leading to significant improvement in motor function. 2. Depression trials. People with clinical depression showed remarkable improvement after taking sugar pills, provided they believed these pills were powerful antidepressants. 3. Pain relief research. In one study, participants received saline injections, but were told they were potent painkillers. Many reported significant pain reduction, and their bodies even released endorphins, the brain's natural painkillers. The nocebo effect. Just as belief can heal, fear and negative expectations can harm. This is the nocebo effect. Dispenza shares examples where patients experienced side effects like nausea, dizziness, or even physical pain from a medication, only to later find out they were taking a placebo. The mind's power to create physical symptoms demonstrates its influence over the body's chemistry. Dr. Dispenza uses this chapter to drive home the idea that our thoughts are not abstract. They are signals that trigger biochemical responses. The body reacts to what the mind believes to be true. He leaves readers with a critical question. Are you unknowingly creating illness in your body through negative beliefs? Chapter 3. The Science of Belief. Dr. Dispenza shifts gears in this chapter, presenting the neuroscience behind belief and its impact on the brain and body. He explains how every thought we think generates electrical impulses in the brain, forming neural connections. Repeated thoughts strengthen these connections, creating mental shortcuts that dictate how we perceive the world and how our bodies respond. Key concepts. Neuroplasticity. The brain is malleable, constantly rewiring itself in response to our thoughts, experiences, and emotions. If we repeatedly think negative, disempowering thoughts, we create neural pathways that reinforce those patterns. Conversely, positive and empowering thoughts can create new, healthier patterns. Emotional conditioning. Emotions are chemical signatures produced by the brain in response to thoughts. For example, when we feel gratitude, the brain releases oxytocin and serotonin, chemicals that promote healing and well-being. Conversely, fear and stress release cortisol, which weakens the immune system. Dispenza explains how deeply ingrained patterns, or memorized emotions, can trap us in cycles of suffering. For instance, someone who constantly relives a past trauma strengthens the neural pathways associated with fear, anger, or sadness. Over time, these emotions become habitual, even addictive. The good news, he explains, is that by consciously choosing new thoughts and emotions, we can rewire these patterns and create a healthier state of being. Chapter 5. Meditation, the Gateway to Transformation. Meditation is presented as the cornerstone of Dr. Dispenza's method. Meditation quiets the analytical mind, allowing us to access the subconscious and rewrite our beliefs. How meditation works. It shifts the brain from beta waves, active thinking, to alpha and theta waves, relaxed states. These slower waves are associated with creativity, healing, and deep learning. It helps break the cycle of survival mode, characterized by stress and fear, and moves us into a state of coherence where the mind and body work harmoniously. Dispenza provides detailed instructions for meditation practices, including mindfulness and visualization. He emphasizes the importance of pairing visualization with elevated emotions, as emotions are the catalyst for change. This is just the start of the detailed expansion. Let me know if you'd like this summary to be extended further, chapter by chapter, to reach the 10,000-word goal. I can also weave in more anecdotes, case studies, and examples to enrich the narrative. Chapter 6. Changing Your Internal State. In this chapter, Dispenza explains the concept of shifting from survival mode to creation mode. Most people live their lives in constant survival mode, a state dominated by stress, fear, and urgency. While this mode is necessary for short-term danger, like escaping a predator, living in this state long-term wreaks havoc on the body. The biology of survival mode. When in survival mode, the brain releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which redirect energy away from growth and repair. The immune system is suppressed as the body prioritizes immediate survival over long-term health. Digestion slows, sleep becomes disrupted, and the body remains in a state of hyper-alertness. Dispenza stresses that chronic stress traps the body in a loop. The more stressed we feel, the more we reinforce neural patterns of fear and anxiety. This leads to a vicious cycle. A stressful thought triggers the release of cortisol. Cortisol creates a feeling of tension and unease in the body. The body sends signals back to the brain, reinforcing the thought that triggered the stress in the first place. Moving into creation mode. Dispenza introduces the idea of creation mode, where the body and mind align to produce feelings of joy, gratitude, and inspiration. In this state, stress hormones decrease, and the brain begins releasing oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin, chemicals that promote healing and relaxation. The immune system is strengthened, and the body enters a state of repair and regeneration. To enter creation mode, Dispenza advises cultivating elevated emotions such as gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions for shifting into creation mode. When we feel grateful, the brain signals the body to release healing chemicals. Love and joy. These emotions raise the body's energy levels, creating an environment where transformation becomes possible. Chapter 7. The Power of Focused Attention. Dispenza emphasizes the importance of focused attention in rewiring the brain and body. The brain has a limited capacity for focus, and whatever we pay attention to grows stronger in our reality. The reticular activating system, RAS Dispenza, explains the role of the RAS, a part of the brain that acts as a filter for information. The RAS is designed to prioritize what we focus on, filtering out irrelevant details. For example, if you believe you are unlucky, the RAS will highlight experiences that reinforce this belief while ignoring evidence of good fortune. If you shift your focus to gratitude or abundance, the RAS begins filtering for experiences that align with those beliefs. This mechanism explains why visualization is so effective. By focusing attention on a desired outcome, we train the RAS to identify opportunities and experiences that align with that vision. Practical exercises. Dispenza provides practical exercises to strengthen focused attention, such as 1. Daily visualization. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each day visualizing your ideal outcome. Pair the visualization with elevated emotions like gratitude or joy. 2. Mindful awareness. Practice being fully present in the moment. This helps quiet the analytical mind and strengthens the connection between the conscious and subconscious. Chapter 7. The Power of Focused Attention. Dispenza emphasizes the importance of focused attention in rewiring the brain and body. The brain has a limited capacity for focus, and whatever we pay attention to grows stronger in our reality. The reticular activating system, RAS Dispenza, explains the role of the RAS, a part of the brain that acts as a filter for information. The RAS is designed to prioritize what we focus on, filtering out irrelevant details. For example, if you believe you are unlucky, the RAS will highlight experiences that reinforce this belief while ignoring evidence of good fortune. If you shift your focus to gratitude or abundance, the RAS begins filtering for experiences that align with those beliefs. This mechanism explains why visualization is so effective. By focusing attention on a desired outcome, we train the RAS to identify opportunities and experiences that align with that vision. Practical exercises. Dispenza provides practical exercises to strengthen focused attention, such as 1. Daily visualization. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each day visualizing your ideal outcome. Pair the visualization with elevated emotions like gratitude or joy. 2. Mindful awareness. Practice being fully present in the moment. This helps quiet the analytical mind and strengthens the connection between the conscious and subconscious. Chapter 8. The Science of Meditation. In this pivotal chapter, Dispenza delves into the science behind meditation, explaining how it transforms the brain and body. He argues that meditation is not just a spiritual practice, it is a tool for creating measurable physical changes. Brainwave states Dispenza introduces the concept of brainwave states and their significance. Beta waves, associated with active thinking and stress. Alpha waves, a relaxed meditative state where the analytical mind begins to quiet. Theta waves, a deeply meditative state associated with creativity, intuition, and subconscious reprogramming. Delta waves, the slowest brain waves, occurring in deep sleep or profound meditation. Through meditation, we can intentionally shift from high-frequency beta waves to lower-frequency alpha or theta waves. This shift quiets the analytical mind, allowing us to access the subconscious and rewire limiting beliefs. Meditation and neuroplasticity. Dispenza explains how meditation enhances neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. During meditation, the brain forms new neural connections, replacing old, limiting patterns with empowering ones. Emotional patterns are disrupted, allowing us to break free from negative states like anxiety or depression. Chapter 9. Rewriting Your Story. In this chapter, Dispenza introduces the idea that we are the authors of our lives. Many people, he argues, are trapped in a cycle of reliving past traumas and failures. These memories, when replayed repeatedly, create a feedback loop that keeps us stuck. The role of the subconscious. The subconscious mind is like a hard drive, storing every memory, belief, and emotional pattern we've experienced. When left unchecked, it dictates our behavior and reactions, keeping us locked in familiar cycles. Dispenza explains that rewriting our story requires 1. Awareness, recognizing the limiting beliefs and emotional patterns that no longer serve us. 2. Emotional release, letting go of the emotions tied to past experiences. This often involves forgiveness, both of ourselves and others. 3. Reprogramming, replacing old patterns with new empowering ones through visualization and repetition. Case study, personal transformation. Dispenza shares the story of a woman who overcame years of chronic illness by rewriting her internal narrative. Through meditation and visualization, she began to see herself as healthy and vibrant. Over time, her body responded to this new story, and her health improved dramatically. Chapter 10. Becoming the Placebo. In the final chapter, Dispenza brings all the concepts together, empowering readers to take control of their lives. He emphasizes that becoming the placebo means taking full responsibility for your health, happiness, and reality. Key practices. 1. Daily meditation. Commit to a daily meditation practice to rewire the brain and cultivate elevated emotions. 2. Visualization. Regularly visualize your desired outcomes and pair them with gratitude or joy. 3. Gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day to reinforce a positive mindset. 4. Emotional mastery. Practice observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This helps you break free from reactive patterns. The bigger picture. Dispenza concludes by challenging readers to see themselves as creators. The power to heal and transform lies within us, but it requires commitment, discipline, and belief. By harnessing the placebo effect, we can transcend our limitations and create a life of health, happiness, and fulfillment. Conclusion: the power within you. This expanded summary captures the essence of Dr. Joe Dispenza's You Are the Placebo while delving deeply into each chapter. It emphasizes the transformative potential of belief, focused attention, and meditation, offering actionable insights for readers to implement in their own lives. I hope you liked this book summary. For more such book summaries, please like, share, and comment on my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Bye-bye. See you soon.